Hey, fire signs. All right, so we're on the third card. This is part 3 if you made it this far, okay? I was supposed to clarify with these earlier, didn't happen. So these are the surrender negative. This is the surrender negative thinking card, right? I'll read the bottom in a second. But overall, I feel like there's a need for you to be thankful and grateful for what you have here. Just even waking up in the morning is a lot to be grateful for. Just being able to do the things that like we take for granted on a day-to-day basis, like breathing, bitch, right? So you want to be mindful of that. Get out and do some things that bring back that positive side of what life has to offer. Because you may be in a space with this, I don't know, this is not a cherry blossom tree, but it's giving, that's what I'm picking up though, cherry blossom. But when is the last time you enjoyed a sunset? When is the last time you enjoyed a sunrise? When is the last time that you were thankful for the small things, like things that we take for granted all the time, right? When was the last time you were, in a space where, take this shoe off, honey, where you were grateful, you were so happy and so grateful for being able to even go to your job, right? Sometimes people take their job for granted, and there are people who are looking for jobs, seeking employment. Then you have people who don't even want to, right? You ought to be happy that you even want to work, right? You want to make, oh, okay. So here's the thing. Some of you may be in a space where you are ready to give up on someone in your life who is really doing the best that they can with what they have, and based on their conditioning and how they maneuver in this world, you may be ready to call something off, or ready to walk away from a situation and not really balancing the pros and cons of what's going on, not having the conversations that need to be had in order for you to move forward. Hold on. Clarify with these first. You may be in a space. Okay. Fire signs. Look at that. Some of you may be in a space where you think that your home is haunted, or you may be in a space where you think that something is going to be ripped away from you or taken from you that has to do with your home. You have to know that your home is protected, right? You may even have a portal in your home where there may be some trickster energy or what have you. Unsure. Don't live with you. Don't know your life. But you need to know that your house is protected. Or you can visualize the angels or whoever it is that you want to is connected wing to wing, protecting your home from any type of danger. But you have to really have the trust, belief, and faith in this process, right? It says you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. Let it go. You made it through it. It's not coming back unless you want it to. What you give your attention to becomes your reality over and over again, right? And also what you don't pay attention to. So you may be missing out on an opportunity. You may be missing out on just the beauty in that you made it through that, instead of dwelling on it and constantly talking about it and constantly revisiting it, okay? It says they ask you to relax and feel safe. That's it. You need to know that everything is going to be okay with your home life, but it's totally up to you. There may even be that some of you may even be thinking about getting a rocking chair, or you need to get a rocking chair and sit on the porch and just really, meditate. Do some rocking, okay? Now then, I left my fruit in there. Clarify this surrender negative thinking. You are at the end of a cycle. Okay, that's it. This is over with. You're at the end of a cycle. Go ahead and cut cords. Release yourself of all negativity. Release yourself of all the things that would possibly hold you back from this new adventure, this new venture, this new life, this new way of being, this new way of thinking, speaking, acting, whatever it is, right? It says you are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you. If you are not optimistic about what may be coming, or how it even looks, or how you visualize your future, you're going to remain in this stagnant energy. Don't do that to yourself, baby. Because I'm seeing here where you may even be having anxiety or panic attacks. You may be in a space where you some of you may have come out of being stalked or someone obsessing, or it feels like something like that is keeping you in a space of negativity. Just go ahead and let it go. Let it go. You ain't been in contact with them, you moved, or you got a new security system. I don't know your life, baby. But I also pick up here that, you know, letting it go is going to take a lot of contemplation, just sitting with yourself, right? You want to sit with yourself and really go into a space where you are able to realize that it's over, it's done with, right? Really facing that shadow, the remaining of the residual energy from that shadow experience that you possibly went through, right? It's time for something new. It's time for you to breathe in new experiences. What? Breathe them in, Chad. Whatever. You know. Oh, okay. Also be mindful of your breathing, because shallow breathing doesn't provide enough oxygen to the brain, right? So you want to be mindful of that. Whatever. I hope my foot ain't up there, baby, because I need some lotion on them little toes right there. Clarify this surrender negative thinking, please. Your desired outcome will happen in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. And you know how with me saying surrender the negative thinking, the negative attitude and all that doesn't mean it's going to happen overnight, right? It also doesn't mean that you have to fake being whatever, you know. Just allow yourself to be in your energy and try not to when you are around other people, because a lot of times people don't know that they're empaths. They don't know that they're picking up our stuff. So you want to be mindful of how you are and how you are doing things when you are going out into the world and dealing with people as well. So try not to force yourself to go out and be around people that you may have this lingering energy here that they may absorb, and then they are taking things wrong from you because of what it is that you are releasing. They may see, because, you know, a lot of times people aren't as in tune with their star player as we would like, right? And it happens. So you want to be mindful of that when you are going out into the world and dealing with people and talking to people and doing the things that are necessary for you to really soar and be in this space of newness that you are moving into. So as you are releasing yourself from all of this coming out of this cycle that you are releasing yourself from, right? Coming out of this cycle that you are walking away from, coming out of these negative thoughts and patterns of behavior, you want to be mindful of, like, people can sometimes react to what is around you, right? So be mindful of what you react and respond to, because you don't know what it is that they are picking up from around you. It happens. It happens, baby. Okay? Now, clarify this Xana card, please. What's going on with fire signs at home? Look at these. What is it? What do you want? What do you want? Right? You know, they want you to get very clear about that, because someone has battled a storm. You battled the storm, right? It was an uphill battle, right? In some very dangerous conditions or what have you. And they want you to move back into this space of remembering that things will be okay, remembering that there's more to life than whatever happened to you. And when it comes to this wish fulfillment, if you if you know that there is something beautiful on the horizon for you, and just allow yourself to embrace it and already show gratitude for what you have, what is to come, what you are releasing, this will bring in more of what it is that, you know, you want subconsciously overall, right? But you want to make sure that you're clearing things out, because there is something beautiful here. Yeah, 2 of Wands, pulling yourself together, really grabbing the bull by the horn and pulling yourself together, because you may be in a space where you are conflicted with what needs your attention and what doesn't. You may be in a space where you are realizing that you are a limitless being, right? You may be in a space where you've worked so hard at maintaining some type of structure in your life. Now it's time for something new, but what does that look like, right? Some of you may even feel as though you may have a newborn or a child where you are left with the child more than I feel like someone is working a lot, trying to pull in the hours to make things happen. The other person is feeling stuck in their duties. They're not used to this, right? So you may be someone who recently had a child, or someone recently had you may be someone who recently had a child, and you are expecting more support, more help from your spouse, but the spouse is doing a lot of working and trying to make things happen, right? Death card. It's time for some transformation. But if you want this transformation with this Nine of Cups, again, you have to be more optimistic about the future and not so pessimistic here. Okay. Now, what is this at the end of a cycle? Your next moon phase, you may realize, you may get a lot of clarity in your next moon phase, honey. What is this here at the end of a cycle? Yep, and it's confusing. Look at you. Seven of Cups. Told you had to sit with yourself. It's confusing. What are you leaving behind? You're leaving behind these laughing ass hyenas, right? What is it? What are you moving toward? Well, you don't know what you're moving toward if you got your head down, right? So now to come out of this conflict, this confusion with this cycle ending, and what does your life look like on the other end of it, you got to sit with yourself and allow it to be released. Allow yourself to be open to even greater things in your life, or be open to be inspired by the things that happened in the past. How? If some things were unfavorable that may have happened in the past here, you want to be inspired by them, because you know that the opposite of that is what you want, not what happened. So you be inspired by it, but you have to sit with yourself here. Clarify this Three of Wands. You're so confused about when are things going to change? When do I get the clarity? When is all this going to be over with? Waiting for your ships to come in when the ship's already in. You just got to, be patient with yourself about what it looks like on the other end of the ship, Captain. I don't know. Now, Six of Swords. This has been coming out a lot tonight, but it's time for you to know that anything that needs to be tackled, anything that needs to be done, you have the power to change things. You have the power to make things what it is that you want to do. This is about you taking control of your mind, body, and your spirit in order for you to move forward, having more control over your mind than anything, because that is the captain of the ship, actually, you see, when it comes to you and how you do things. Now, the Most High is the overall captain, okay? Moving forward. I feel as though something may be halting you. You may feel halted by what others say or what others do. You may feel as though there's always someone up against you, or always, this, that, and the other. I get it. But at the end of the day, come out of this confusion, come out of this illusion of having so much to get rid of, so much to do, and be more in a space of walking away. So the 7, of course, moves into that 8, right? So you want to go ahead and know that, things are over, done with. It's time to move forward with clarity. What's new? How can I make plans to move into something new? Clarify this, Azure. Clarify. It's too many cards. Okay. Clarify, Azure. When the time is right, things gonna happen. It's gonna pop. Yep. Knight of Swords. And I feel like you're gonna have the clarity that you need going through whatever lessons that you are learning, whatever it is that you have been through. Here, someone may even be served some divorce papers, or somebody is being served some type of papers, and they are confused, conflicted. They don't know if help is coming. Help is coming, but you have to get the right help, because you don't want to have to owe anybody anything here. So make sure that you have the clarity that is necessary before you even accept any help that may be coming your way. So with this Knight of Swords here, when you are calm in connecting with your star player and realizing that everything has a time and space, time and place. It happens in a time and place, time and space, whatever. So with the Knight of Swords, what you are realizing here is that there is forward movement, and how much you have control over what goes on around you with the people that you speak with, things that you think about. This is razor sharp focus, okay? So I feel like some of you may even be focusing, realizing that this is razor sharp focus, but you also don't want to try to force things to happen or try to manipulate things to happen. You want to be focused on one thing at a time. Clarify this Knight of Wands, not Knight of Wands, y'all. this Knight of Three of Swords. Yeah. Try not to come to see if you don't do this work, you're gonna move like this. You want to tell everybody how they hurt you, why they hurt you. You want to go into this space where you are talking about your pain, your grief, your heartache, trying to force your way of thinking about things, force your way, like you want people to do things a certain way according to, like the advice that you give in this space may not be the best advice. So you want to pull back, right? You want to be very mindful of that, whether it's advice you give yourself or other people, okay? Clarify this Three of Swords. I also feel like if you need help taking care of someone who is ill, it's going to be hard on you, but you may not get the help that you need until you get to the other side of this, okay? So you can't force your siblings to help you. You can't force anyone to help you with some type of responsibility, right? That may be painstaking a little bit, but it's more along the lines of how you view the situation. Clarify this Three of Swords. Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment after some type of time after this pain, after this hurt, after this sorrow, after this having to come up with a plan and make plans and make things happen to take care of someone or even take care of yourself. And this Nine of Cups also goes again with a sword that says that your desired outcome is going to happen in the future. Just try to stop trying to force it to happen. Clarify this Nine of Cups, please. Nine of Wands. You already been through the fire. Now it's time for you to, you're right at the end of the cycle to where it's like, right when you're about to give up is when things are going to begin to happen. Told you. Ace of Swords. This is when clarity comes through, striking hot, baby. This is information or clarity coming through here that is going to propel you forward. This is a message that you've been waiting to receive. Make sure that you check your block because we are in a retrograde. So check your block messages, check your spam folders, double check everything. This is a contract that may be coming through as well that you've been waiting for someone who is ill. This may be inheritance that you've been waiting for, and then you get the Ten of Wands. Now, it is time to release yourself of the burden, pain, and stress that has been happening here. I also feel that there's a lot of wisdom that comes with all this that you have gone through. You haven't gone through it for nothing. There is wisdom received here with all the things that you have sat with, okay? There's a lot of wisdom. There's a lot of release. So some of you are really going through a massive spiritual release. So there may be a lot of crying. There may be some healing on a soul level. If you, whatever it is that you are into when it comes to getting your help with these releases, right? May it be ruffling, may it be Reiki, may it be any type of holistic or whatever it is that you do to help you to move out of this situation, out of this space. Once you get to that point, I feel like you'll know when you are at that point. You can't force yourself to like, I'm at that point. Like, no, I feel like you're going to, and there's going to be this innate wisdom. You are stronger than what you were, right? Someone may be put on bed rest for a while. What is this release that they are going through? Yeah. Releasing yourself of a lot of tension. Someone is being discharged from the army. But I also feel that there's a strong energy of protection. Some of you didn't even know how protected you were until you get to the other side of it. Like, wow, this could have went a whole other way. This could have been like a whole other thing. I really don't like how that's not equal to that one. I got to figure that out. Move forward. Got distracted. Whatever. Now, you may even begin, I feel like your sign is going to be that you begin to see owls, or there's some type of strong connection to owls, right? And depending on who you are, that's, hey, I don't know, right? But there's a lot of wisdom that is coming in, a lot of clarity that is coming in. Someone is letting you know also why they got fired or why they had to leave their job. It may be a King of Swords in reverse. Somebody may even be in a space where they're so used. They got fired, or someone was released because of how they conduct business, how they speak about business, insubordination. I feel like this may even be a lawyer or a judge that is outed. Someone is a whistleblower. Someone was wrongly convicted. It's been a burden, and then they finally are being vindicated. All right. So then you move into this Page of Swords. This Page of Swords. This is learning. You may be going back to school or learning something new, or gathering information and not knowing how to use it. It may be information about this person. Gathering information and not knowing how to use it so that you can win the house. Or there's something about being comfortable and stable and secure in your body, your mind, body, and spirit, but overall your home as well. So you'll be feeling more stable here. But there may be someone who is keeping track of you, or keeping track of your movements at your home. The Seven of Pentacles in reverse. This is some type of investment. Someone wants to invest, but they are investing in the wrong things. They're not taking a lot of, like, they may be lounging around or not taking the time out to really take care of themselves and do the things that are necessary for them to move forward. It may be someone with a love offer coming in. You want to be very, very mindful. Be mindful of your business. Be mindful of your love, and who you are giving your time, energy, and effort, attention to. Because what I'm really feeling here is that there is something with the Seven of Pentacles in reverse where something can't move forward because it hasn't ended. There's something with finances possibly, but overall it may be just self-care. It may be just whatever it is that you are investing in or have invested in. It's not going to go anywhere until you gather more information here. Be mindful of Romeo coming in, trying to sweep you off your feet, or someone trying to tell you something to get you to sign some type of papers. Ooh, may have to do with inheritance or some type of something. Clarify this King of Swords in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse is going to come through like... Okay, so the King of Swords may be the person who is... They may be very... have a lot of narcissistic traits. Like on the spectrum, they slide way over to like maybe covert narcissism, right? This is gaslighting, okay? This is someone who they may torment you, or they may be in a space where they say a lot of hurtful things with this Knight of Swords. And this you got the Nine of Cups. Clarifying him was, he may feel like this may be someone who comes in and fulfills all of your wishes and all of your dreams, and want to have a good time and do whatever it is that makes, I just want to have a good time and all this. Why do we have to talk about this, that, and the other? You try to talk about something serious or something that you find, endearing, or you want to talk about something that, really lights your fire, and they're always turning you down. They're always screaming, acting up. Anytime y'all come together, it's always something, because this person, maybe they're in their 20s, right? Early 30s. But I feel as though they're all about a good time. They hop from here to there, big old bunny rabbit. But at the end of the day, I feel like in order for this King of Swords in reverse, who is trying to finesse, okay. What is this King of Swords? What is this judge? It's a judge or a lawyer. Let me see. What is this King of Swords as a judge or a lawyer doing? Okay. This person is married and has a family. Okay, so if you are dealing with this person, they are married and they have a family. So this may be someone in law enforcement. This may be someone who is... people don't know about this side of this King of Swords. Clarify this judge or lawyer. There may even be a chief or high priest or high priest. I was about to say high priest or priestess, but I feel like it's a priest. Clarify this Ten of Cups. Yep. Can't trust them. They play the victim a lot. You got the Six of Wands in reverse with this person. You will not be triumphant when you are dealing with this person until they get their act together. They are working in their lower energies. They're not clearing out a lot of stuff here. Whoever this is, they are all about money. They are in need of some type of money. They are in need of some type of money. If you need something from them, they won't have it because they have a whole family, whoever it is. I also feel that with the Six of Wands in reverse, okay, there's no type of balance, no spiritual balance. I really feel like this person has been out of sync with their spirituality for a very long time, and that has been the cause and the destruction that has happened here on the inside. They are really a wounded warrior in themselves, right? They may have had a grandmother or a mother who took care of them no matter what. So this may be a male energy who leans on women here. I also feel that there's some type of information or clarity that is coming through where I feel like you may find some information, or someone may text you, or you may look up some kind of records. And when they are trying to play the victim or trying to play things down, you have this insight about a situation. This may even be a lawyer coming in to break up some type of indecision when it comes, like they know that the jury is going to be hung, but with this information, there's no way the jury will be hung. Now, also, someone is feeling drained, not doing, because they've been eating. Whoever this is, they do a lot of eating, but the eating that they are doing is costing them a lot in their pockets and in their body. Okay, so let's go ahead and read the card. The card says surrender negative thinking. Okay. Surrender negative thinking. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. You have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. That's it for tonight. I gotta get up early and go work out. I love y'all now, okay? Whatever. It's been a long night. I did 6 of these. That's good. For a comeback, okay? All right, so that's part 3. Bye. I'm finna go. Can't keep me in here all night, 5 signs. That's it. Keep an eye on the prize.